Hi, it's Whitney, and today I'm making up for the video I was supposed to do yesterday on this channel, which is a weekly video sharing with you everything that I've tried, experienced, things that I've discovered in the past week. This is normally on Fridays at 5 p.m. Pacific, but I had a pretty hectic day yesterday, and I'm going to share with you why I didn't do the recording as a result. And I'm really sad because one of the things I'm going to talk about is this behind me. And this is something that I got for Evie yesterday, and I've been trying so hard to get her to stay right there. And I think sometimes having a Jack Russell, they want to rebel against whatever you ask them to do unless they're like getting a reward of some sort. So anyways, little behind the scenes for you. She has now decided to move right there, so maybe I'll reposition my camera. Okay, so let's jump right into this. Everything I'm going to talk about today is linked to down below, so if you like something, you want to learn more about it, go check it out. Please note that some of the links that are listed in this video are affiliate links, meaning that I will receive a small commission if you decide to purchase anything based on my recommendation at no extra cost to you. Also, I just want to mention I am working on audio. I have my microphone that needs to be repaired, and I've been feeling self-conscious about the audio quality lately. So here my computer making noises. I don't mean to call attention to it, but I'm just feeling self-conscious, and I like to be transparent when I am. Also, I should mention I just got a haircut yesterday, and so if any of you noticed that my hair looks nicer than usual, that's because of this amazing salon I go to, which I'll also mention down below. It's called Liberated Salon in Los Angeles. It's owned by a vegan, and they use eco-friendly products. I've been going to the same hairdresser for probably 5 years now, and she is incredible. Her name is Chelsea. She always does a great job on my hair. All right, so let's dive right into some very exciting things, you guys. So number one, I finally got to try Beyond Meat's new vegan sausage. I have been waiting months, I think, since they announced this. I think it was around end of December, beginning of January of this year that they mentioned they were creating a sausage. If you didn't know this about me yet, I am obsessed with the Beyond Burger, which is their newer veggie burger that looks a lot like beef. Some people say it tastes like beef. I don't really remember what beef tastes like. Smells like it, has a similar texture. It's one of those things you either really like or you don't like, and I love it. I could eat that every day, but it is a quite processed burger, so I try to have it in moderation, which is usually once a month. And now they've introduced a newer product called the Beyond Sausage, and it went above and beyond my expectations. I have linked to my Instagram. If you go into my highlights, which are a compilation of stories that I posted lately, you can see me trying it 2 days in a row. I had it at Veggie Grill, and I had it at this sausage place called like Wonder Curse or something, and loved it. I went with my friend Jason the first time, and he loved it. Jason the chef. And then I took a non-vegan to try it at the second place, and he said it was pure magic. He was actually really nervous to try the Beyond sausage. He didn't think he was gonna like it. He was blown away by it. I was shocked to see his reaction, which you can see in my Instagram story if you check it out. Hi, Green Dragon. Thanks for joining live. And so if any of you have tried the Beyond sausage, I'd love to hear what you think. It is in limited availability right now. It's mostly or maybe exclusively on the West Coast. It's in 4 different places in Los Angeles, 2 veggie grills and 2 of those sausage Wonder Curse places that I mentioned. And I think it's in Colorado and maybe Seattle or something. Actually, maybe it's in New York. I think it might be in New York as well. If you go on Beyond Meat's Instagram or their website, maybe they'll tell you where you can get it. And hopefully it will be for sale in grocery stores like the Beyond Burger is, so you can buy it yourself, make it yourself. The Beyond Burger is just, you can get it in more and more places all across the US, and their distribution keeps expanding. So I'll keep you guys posted on that availability. And Musty Fan said, I really like garden burgers, not quite as good, but half the price. Beyond Burgers are pricey. It is in the store about $6 for 2 patties, and in restaurants it's like at least $7 per patty. So I like to buy them and make them myself. It's less expensive, but I eat them at Veggie Grill all the time. And Marianne said, I love vegan junk food. Dea just came out with a cheesecake. Yes, Dea's cheesecake is quite nice. I think it actually is pretty close to what I remember cheesecake tasting like. All right, so the next on my list is... This is my little box of products that I save to share with you guys. Let me dig around in here to show you. You may have seen me talking about this on Facebook, on my Uncensored channel, or on Instagram, I think on Twitter as well. I am part of their launch team, an affiliate for this company called True Vani, which is run by my friend Vani Hari, aka the Food Babe. She just started this company, True Vani, because she's really passionate about making the highest quality products possible. Her very first product is a turmeric supplement, and I love this so much. I know I did a whole video in depth on this, and I have another one I haven't posted yet, but I think on my Facebook page is where I got really into all the details. But I've been taking turmeric as a supplement for years for inflammation. I've been learning lately there's so many more health benefits for your skin, for your heart, for your metabolism, for stress, for like your brain. There's so many benefits of taking turmeric daily. And I love, love, love this. This is my new favorite. It's 100% organic. It's made in the US. It is free of something called glyphosate, which I want to talk about, or glyphosate. I don't know how to pronounce it yet. But super high quality, and I'm so excited to see what Vani is going to launch next. I have linked to it down below if you want to learn more on the website. It tells you all about turmeric, and I'm just so proud to be helping them spread the word about that. Next up, something I'm excited about a lot of things, you guys, today. So this is gonna be a very high energy video. I have received so many products in the past week from companies that have sent them to me to try and to help them spread the word about. So I also want to take a moment to say in the description below there is a link to the Eco Vegan Pal care package. You've probably heard me talk about this. It is still available. Initially, I was going to close it down. The website probably still says that it's was supposed to be unavailable as of like last Wednesday, but I decided to keep it going until I sell out, and I'm trying to add more packages because I receive so many products and I don't want to be the only one that benefits from that. So as you hear me talking about things today, know that I can send you some of these things if you sign up for the care package. All the details on what that is down below in the description field. Basically, you pay shipping, a little bit of handling to cover the time and the resources it takes to put those together, and I'll send you a custom care package full of products so that you too can get stuff from these great companies. Now, not everything I'm going to talk about today is going to be available in that package, but I just want to let you know, because sometimes I feel like it's, you must wish that you were getting this stuff for free too, and I want to be transparent with you guys. So I think everything here today I got for free except for the Beyond sausage. So speaking of which, the product that I was so excited to get this week is this backpack from Canopy Verde, my favorite handbag company. I've been wanting this for so long, and they sent this to me for the Natural Products Expo, which I'm going to next weekend, so I can, I like to have a backpack there, and this is so nice. There's like 2 or 3 other color combinations. This is the olive green with the vegan leather, and it's got little wooden accents on it, and it's got all these pockets. There's a pocket here, there's 2 pockets on the back, or like pouches on the back. There's pockets inside. I love the orange lining that the creator puts into all of these products, and I just love this size. This is so great. So here's one of the little info cards: certified organic cotton, vegan leather, PVC, eco-friendly dyes, and you can get a $25 gift, I guess, when you spend $99 or more on the website. This one retails for $165, and I really think it's worth it because I've had Canopy Verde products for years. They're so durable. I use one of mine every single day. You can see it hanging over here. This little clutch right here I use almost every single day. the one behind it is a different brand, but I've used to use the blue one all the time, and then when I got this clutch from Canopy Verde down here, I just absolutely love it. It goes great with everything, and it just looks brand new still, even though I've had it for like 9 months or something like that. So I'm so excited about this. I can't wait to use it. And actually can fit my laptop too, so I'm probably going to use this as my new laptop bag. The other thing I'm so excited about, I got this yesterday and I did not expect to love this as much as I do, is this new pillow. I went to this Oscar gifting suite yesterday. I've never been to one before, and I got invited by one of my fans, which was so cool, and she invited me to go to this, like, basically all these brands go to gift products to celebrities and influencers and just spread the word about their products. And so I am going to tell you a lot about the things I got yesterday, but the number one thing that I loved is this pillow from Honeydew Sleep. Now, this is pretty eco-friendly. It's not as eco-friendly as the pillows I have been using for a while. You can't really see them right now because they're tucked in. I have like 6 pillows up. Wait, how many? I have 8 pillows on my bed. But 2 of them are from Essentia, which is my favorite eco-friendly mattress company. I have 3 pillows from them, a travel pillow and 2 for my bed. And they're super, super high quality, eco-friendly on these organic materials. It's great. This company uses some organic materials. I'll tell you more about them in a second. So I just want to say, like, I'm super particular about things like that because what you sleep on affects your long-term health in a lot of ways, like the chemicals that are emitted off of the fabrics you use and all of that. However, when I tried this pillow, I was sold on it. I could not believe how comfortable this is. And this is cool because it's made for side sleepers, so it's got this cool design. So you can like put this between your legs while you sleep, which I like to have a pillow in between my knees. And it is just magnificent. It's such a great size. And they're pretty expensive, but I think they might be around the same price or a little less than Essentia. So I recommend you looking into both of them. And let me find a little info packet that explains some of the things about the brand, because I know that you guys like the details. So one thing that's really cool is that it's owned by a family. Like all the people that work in the company, or most of them, are family members. So like the parents and the sons were there. I love brands like that. This something like Squatty Potty. When I first met the people behind Squatty Potty, it was like the entire family. And then they got on Shark Tank and blew up. So now they have tons of people working for them. But I always think of Squatty Potty and other brands who are family run, which I think is really neat. And they say this is the greatest pillow ever created. Personally, I also think Essentia makes great pillows, but this one's pretty fantastic. And let's see here. It is made in the U.S. They don't have a ton of bullet points, but family owned, made in the U.S. And somewhere it talks about some of the eco-friendly elements of it. But where was that? Oh yes, made of eco-friendly material. That's all it says. So it's not super clear in here, but maybe on their website you guys can learn more. And the pillowcase that came with it is made from bamboo silk. So bamboo has a very silky texture to it, and when you use it in a certain way, and this feels amazing. So if you're looking for a new pillow, I would look into that as well as Essentia. So Vaya asked, how is it compared to Essentia? I still think Essentia's quality is higher, but I need to do more details. If you go on the Essentia website, which I can link to as well, you can learn about their high standards. They're expensive, but I've had my Essentia for almost 5 years, I think, and it feels amazing. It doesn't really have a smell. It never really did, unlike a lot of foam mattresses. And I've met the owner or the founder, and I just love the integrity behind Essentia. So they're my number 1, and now this Honeydew Sleep is like number 2 because they're just so comfortable. Oh, next up, speaking of eco-friendly, are these cool shoes I got. You guys, these are eco-friendly vegan shoes. And they're kind of like a Tom's type company because they're all about not for sale. They're like anti-human trafficking. I think they donate profits, and they're organic too. I don't know if they're 100% organic, but their handle is Z Shoes Organic. So organic's a huge priority. It's made of like plant-based rubber that I think biodegrades or whatever the term is for the shoes. So it's super sustainable. I went to an event yesterday that the founder put on, and he's super passionate about environmental issues, and I was blown away by the integrity. So speaking of companies with great integrity, this is another one called Z Shoes. The shoes are very comfortable. I wore them yesterday. I literally got these less than 24 hours ago, or like exactly 24 hours ago. And I just love how simple they are. And they make styles for both men and women. You go on their website, and they also sell one of the styles on Amazon. And Francie just asked, do you get flu shots? I got one back in October, but caught the flu last week. That's a whole other topic. I could talk about maybe another time, but I bet I have another video on that on my channel. If you type in flu in the search of this channel, you should find at least 1 or 2 videos where I've talked about that in the past. I do not get the flu shot, and I rarely get sick, even when I'm around other people who are sick. I mean, that shows a lot to when you build up your immune system, you take really good care of your body. For me, taking good care of my body involves taking a daily probiotic supplement, taking things like turmeric, which are great for inflammation. Inflammation plays a big role in us getting sick. And just drinking tons of water, eating less processed foods, having a well-rounded diet with lots of nutrients. I also take B12 and a vegan vitamin D almost every day. So to me, just making sure that I'm really taking good care of my body, exercising, spending time outdoors, all of those things really tie into avoiding getting sick. And also reducing stress and getting enough sleep are huge. So if you can tie in this whole holistic mindset to your lifestyle, you probably won't get sick that much, even when you're around other people that are sick. It's true. I mean, I'm surprised sometimes how infrequently I get sick, even when I'm spending time around people with lower immune systems. And then someone asked, do you know the bun on the sausage isn't vegan? I'm not surprised, so you always want to check when you go somewhere that's not entirely vegan. So I mentioned Beyond Sausage Veggie Grill, and this other place called like Curse or something like that, Worska, however you pronounce that. It's not a vegan place, it's a non-vegan place, and I guess their buns aren't vegan, but I didn't have a bun. I am gluten-free, so I didn't get one. So just make sure when you go to a restaurant that isn't vegan that you ask, and to make sure that everything is vegan when you order it. But if you want to get the Beyond Sausage and you live in Los Angeles, you can go to Veggie Grill, which is 100% vegan. And Marianne said, Truvani's packaging is on point. Yes, I think the packaging of this is so gorgeous, and leave it to Vani. The website's phenomenal. I had the same reaction. All right, next up in the products that I tried. Yesterday, I'm going to share with you more products from the gifting suite I went to, and I was actually surprised how many companies there had vegan products. I wasn't expecting that. Another one was this company called Planet Protein. One thing I thought was super cool is that they had their bars like that they were giving out packaged in this 100% recycled, eco-friendly bag. It's quite unique. And they make 2 flavors of bars right now. This peanut butter cup one, which I tried. Honestly, it doesn't really taste like a peanut butter cup, but it was peanutty. And then I didn't try this one yet, the cherry almond fudge. And these are vegan palm oil free, you guys. Love that about this. Palm oil's in a lot of products. If you don't know about palm oil, you can read an article on my website, ecovegangal.com. I will write down a note for me to put that in the description if you want to learn more about palm oil. And they're also non-GMO. These have 20 grams of protein in them. And here's a little packet. So their goal is to drive to sustainability, product innovation, and they're gluten-free also. So their focus on sustainability is a little confusing on here. Oh, but there's a discount code on here, you guys. So if you want to try this, I'll put this in the description. Sustainable18 will give you 20% off. I didn't realize that till now. Oh, so these are things that they're working on, I guess. So their goal is to protect the rainforest, and you can learn more about them on their website, which I linked to. Let's see if there's any other details to share. I like their packaging a lot. I thought this is really pretty. So these are eco-vegan products. And they were super nice guys, young guys, probably around my age, and super friendly. Next up, cosmetics. So I'm wearing a new lipstick today that I got yesterday, and that is from this company called Sherry Cosmetics. It's this. They have really nice, affordable cosmetics. At least I know that the lipstick is vegan. You'll probably want to double check to make sure. I don't know about all their products, but I think that they said all their products were vegan. Just always double check these things. And I wouldn't really call them super eco-friendly or natural. I went through their ingredient list and there were no red flags for me, but it all becomes part of your personal preference. What I did like though is that they are affordable, really pretty. And these lipsticks were designed to stay on your lips for a long time, long wear. I think this is like a newer trend in beauty because this is the second product like this that I have. So it goes on as a lipstick. I mean, it goes on as a liquid lipstick, but it dries matte on your lips. And I've had really good experiences with this. All you need to use is like a little coconut oil or olive oil on your lips at the end of the day to take it off. So I thought this was nice. The color is very light. I actually prefer to mix it into darker colors to get the exact color that I want, but I'm wearing just this right now so that you guys can see what it looks like. And Jenna asked, are the bars good? So she was asking about the Planet Protein bars. I thought so. I am not eating a ton of products like this right now, so I'd have to experience this more. I had a very small bite of just the peanut butter cup. But I'm just not eating a ton of sweets or processed foods at the moment because I'm going to the Natural Products Expo next week and I'll be really indulging. So what I like to do is to go through periods where I eat very, very simply so I can kind of balance out my body and feel really good, reduce inflammation, especially if I'm going to if I know that I'm going to like indulge in a vacation or a special occasion or an event or something like that. So I couldn't give you a super deep review on the flavor of these bars, but I do really appreciate how sustainable they are. And if I eat more of them and enjoy them, I'll let you guys know in another video. Next up, we have a coconut water that I tried yesterday at the show, at the gifting event. So this is an organic canned coconut water. These are kind of a dime a dozen, but I actually thought this was really unique flavor. There's so many coconut water companies, not all of them are organic, and I'm a big fan of Harmless Harvest. That's my #1 bottled coconut water, but I was actually very impressed with this, and I mixed this with just plain coffee, and it was such a great combination of like a super sweet coconut water with coffee. Delicious. You didn't have to add any sweetener, and this is so sweet that I thought for sure it had to have added sugar, but it doesn't. It's organic, non-GMO, no added sugars, no preservatives, and concentrate free. What else can we learn here? No lactose or dairy, it's gluten-free, it's got electrolytes, and it's a good source of potassium, as is all coconut water. And they were really nice people. So again, I always support nice people behind the brands. And Francie, thanks so much. You probably missed the beginning of the video. I mentioned I just got my hair cut yesterday, and I'm enjoying the results of a few days of perfect hair. You know, after you go to the hair salon, like your hair looks amazing for a few days afterwards. So I was very excited to do the video. Jenna asked if the bars were worth the money or better out there looking for a good bar. There's so many bars out there. The very top one, I'll tell you my top favorite bars. I really love Lara bars, and those are super simple ingredients and also very affordable. You can get them for like 99 cents or less sometimes if they're on sale. I really like macro bars. Those are on the pricier side, and square bars are all organic, also a really good initiative owned by an amazing woman. I've known square bars since they've first launched. amazing company. It's actually Square Organics now because they make some other products, but Square is probably my favorite in terms of taste. They're pricier, they're about $3 a bar, and they're pretty sugary, but I like them as a treat. So oftentimes I'll get Square bars instead of like a candy bar or something like that, or a vegan candy of some sort. In terms of just like the nutrition side of a bar, Lara bars are my favorite because they're affordable and their ingredients are very simple. And let's see what else. Diane, yes, Diane, I can't wait to hear what you think about the Beyond Sausage as well. All right, next up in the line of new products, I've got a lot to share with you guys. Where did this one go? Oh, here it is. So, some of you may know one of my guilty pleasures is pop chips. I love pop chips so much. They're not organic, they're oily, they're salty, they're not a health food. But I go through phases where I eat pop chips a lot as an indulgence. And they just came out with a brand new product like a couple days ago. And it is these new Nutter Puffs. And they're pretty good. They're puff snacks with real peanut butter. They've got a lot of protein. They're low in calorie. They're non-GMO, gluten-free. They're also say vegan right on the back, which I always appreciate. And super simple ingredients. Just 3 in this one. It's just peanut butter, corn, and peanut flour. Now, none of that is organic, but it is non-GMO. So if you like peanut butter, these are really tasty. I love puffs. These to me were a little on the sweet side. I mean, it just tastes like sweet peanut butter to me, but I didn't love these, to be honest. But I'm also, as I mentioned with the bars, going through a phase of like not eating a ton of processed foods and not eating a lot of sweets. So I think it all depends on your palate. I definitely think you should check these out if you like peanut butter and you're a fan of pop chips like I am. They also have a peanut butter chocolate, but I didn't check to see if that one was vegan. So you can already order these on Amazon if you want to try them out there. And note, there's no salt. The sodium content is 80 milligrams per this small little bag. I don't know if that's a lot. It says 3%. I don't really pay that much attention to sodium, to be honest. Maybe I should, but and the sugars on this is 2 grams of sugar. So no added sugar and no added salt. It would just be whatever's in the peanut butter. So they don't say if the peanut butter was salted or sweetener, but I imagine they would have to say that if it had sweets in it. So it's pretty basic. Next we have this ketchup, which I think I've tried before, but I haven't opened this because based on my current diet, I'm not eating tomatoes. Long story, I can tell you guys another time. But True Made Foods vegetable ketchup, 50% less sugar, non-GMO, paleo friendly. What's cool about this is there's no high fructose corn syrup, artificial colors, or preservatives. And the ingredients are basic on here. Let's see. Tomato puree, vegetable puree. They actually have butternut squash, carrots, and spinach in here. There is some cane sugar, vinegar, salt, onion powder, and allspice. And it says that every bottle has more than a full serving of vegetables. So that's cool. It's veteran-owned and American-made. So this brand has a lot going for it, aside from the fact it's not organic, which I personally prefer, and it's not sugar-free. I don't even know, can you get a sugar-free ketchup off the shelf? Maybe. I think you can get some with like agave, but I don't use a ton of ketchup. I'm excited. I'll be using this when I make my own Beyond Burgers this summer for sure. And I just realized I actually lost my ketchup. I had a bottle of ketchup and I brought it to a Super Bowl party and lost it in transit. So I just realized that now I have ketchup. So when I go back to eating tomatoes, I will be enjoying this on burgers. A few more products to share with you guys. Next, I have been going through a coffee phase. I've been drinking a lot of coffee and I've been trying a lot of coffee brands. I prefer organic coffees, of course, fair trade coffees, but because of some of the events I've been going to, been being sent coffee products to try. And this one was cool. This is from Limitless. It's a cold brew coffee, and I have a little sheet to tell you more about it. They make coffee and tea in glass bottles, and Limitless exists to produce the cleanest coffee and tea on earth, and is developing the purest agents of motivation and inspiration. So they have original coffee, mocha, vanilla, salted caramel, I'm not sure if that's vegan or not, and unsweetened, Plus they have sweetened and sweet mint matcha tea. And this is not an organic one, but one thing I thought was cool about this is that it's reverse osmosis water, and it also says wet washed and air roasted direct trade coffee. Direct trade is very important to me for coffee. I highly recommend that you guys look more into fair trade and direct trade, because there's so many issues with coffee and chocolate and in terms of the ethics behind these brands. Dairy-free, soy-free, nut-free, non-GMO, and it tasted really good. Super strong coffee. This one has 165 milligrams of caffeine, so I don't know how that compares. Is that per bottle? I think so, yeah. I just had half the bottle this morning, and it gave me a great burst of energy. So that was really nice, and I would recommend mixing it with coconut water. Like a brand like this that has a high sugar content naturally from the coconuts, this is a very good combination. All right, 2 more things I want to mention to you guys. There's actually 2 brands that aren't entirely vegan related, but I loved their mission, so I wanted to mention them. One of them is, I met these companies yesterday at the show. So one of them is this really cool company called Gems for Gems. It's a women's empowerment business. So they are working to help with the global epidemic of domestic abuse. And they have all of these programs in place to help women that have been suffering through domestic abuse and help support them. They have shelters, they have scholarship programs, they have all sorts of cool things that they do. They do have, one of my favorite things that they do is you can send in your jewelry that you're not using, old jewelry, you know, things that you're not wearing anymore, to them, and they will like clean them and polish them and send them out to women that are suffering from domestic abuse. I think they sell it and then they use the profits to help with all of their work. So I thought that was so amazing and a very timely company. And Musty Fan said I should watch Mexi's channel. Well, I'm always open to learning about more channels, so feel free to leave me the link or send it to me on social media. And Francie, thank you so much. You're very sweet. When I was a teenager, preteen, I really wanted to be an actress, and I went through a lot of different stages with that, but I never fully pursued it. I feel so blessed to be able to do what I do on YouTube because I have full control over my whole career. And I know a lot of actors. I have so many actor friends because I live in LA, and I have friends that have made it big, and I have friends that are really struggling, and acting is not how I want to spend my time, but I love opportunities to perform. So you guys can see me in like a commercial that my favorite toothbrush company, Brush with Bamboo, I did a commercial with them, so you can see some of my acting skills in that commercial if you ever want to check it out. All right, last but not least today, this company does not currently have a vegan option, but I spoke to one of the owners and I said, it would be so great if you had just one vegan option, and they're very open to making that happen. The reason I'm mentioning this is because I like to encourage companies to go vegan. So if you guys want to join me in that effort, you can contact this company and tell them you'd love to see vegan options. But I think they're doing something really cool. This company is called Curly Top Baker. They're based in Las Vegas, and they donate a portion of their proceeds to feed the homeless in Las Vegas, and I think also in LA. I thought that was so sweet. They're so passionate about helping the homeless with their work, and they make these beautiful looking cookies. They're freshly made. They don't use any preservatives. And I told them there's a budding community of vegans in Vegas. So if you guys live in Vegas or in LA, and or you just want to reach out to them and encourage them to make a vegan cookie, or maybe go entirely vegan at some point, please let your voice be heard. I linked to their website so that you can reach out to them. And the last thing I want to mention, those are all the products I have for you today, but my last point is that I have a meetup coming up in less than a week. If any of you are going to the Natural Products Expo next weekend, or this coming weekend, this coming Thursday, or you live in the Southern California area, or you're willing to travel, I'm doing a huge vegan meetup that's open to the public, and over 1,400 people have RSVP'd. I am blown away. The numbers grow constantly. I get butterflies every time I think about it. I'm so excited. I don't know what it's going to be like. But actually, I got to share with you guys something funny. This is my third time doing this specific meetup in Anaheim. And last year I realized it was really hard for people to hear me. So I bought a megaphone so that I can help control the crowd. Because like if these, you know, in the past we've had like 150, 200 people there, but if we get more than that, which I'm sure we will this year, and if we get over 1,000, I don't even know how that's gonna work. It's gonna be outdoors, so there should be space for everybody. I want to make sure you guys know about it. And if you're not overwhelmed by that crowd size and you are able to come, it's this coming Friday, March 9th at 6:15 p.m. and I linked to the website in the description field of this video. So if you want to come, or you know someone else that'd like to go to something like that, just RSVP through that link, and look out for me using this megaphone to try to somehow control all the crowds of people and keep them posted on everything that's going on. So that's it for you today. Francie said I should do swag bags for $1,400. I'm not going to feed them all. I'm not going to give swag bags because it costs so much money to do that and so much time and resources. The last time I did a big event, I had like 60 swag bags. It was nuts trying to get the products sent to me, store the products, put all the stuff in the bags, carry. I mean, it was a huge undertaking. So next time I do a swag bag for an event, I'm gonna have to have like a storage space and a whole team of people to help. So doing it for 1,400 people is quite an undertaking. However, since you asked, I have a second event happening the same night on Friday, March 9th for about 150 people. It is a open to the public event. Anybody can come do it, but it is ticketed because of the capacity, and I will be serving people there, and I'm working on a digital swag bag, meaning that hopefully I can give people some digital online gifts. So if any of you are vegan professionals or are wanting to be vegan professionals, you can check out that event too. There's more information on the same page where the meetup details are listed. All right, that's it for today. Francie, I realize that was a joke, but you know what? I love doing events, so if I could somehow manage to do big things for people to make their experiences special, then I absolutely will. James, who just joined or commented, asked for a hemp seed recipe. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not a chef. I don't specialize in recipes. I do cook myself. If you're wondering what to do with hemp seeds, I like to use hemp seeds to sprinkle on top of salads, to put on top of pastas for the crunchy side of it, and for the omega-3s that hemp seeds have. And hemp seeds are also great. You can make your own hemp milk with them. All you do is blend hemp seeds with water, and it's a milk instantly. It's awesome. You don't have to soak them. You don't have to strain them. It's a great way to make your own fresh, high protein, high nutrient dense, non-dairy milk. So that's what I would do with hemp seeds. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. This is maybe the first time in a while I've done a live video on a Saturday. If you prefer this time, I know a lot more people have been watching and tuning in and commenting. If this time works better for you guys than Friday, maybe I will move my live videos to Saturday. So let me know. I would love any feedback that you have on the timing of my videos, because I want to be supportive of you. I want to connect with you. I do these videos for you. And one of the greatest joys, one of the reasons I go live, is so that I can connect with you and answer your questions live, say hello to you live, get to know you, all of that. Reminder to check out the links down below in the description. Check out the Eco Vegan Pal Care Package if you would like to receive some products. So I'll be sending out some things like these peanut butter Pop Chips Nutter Puffs. So these are going in some of the care packages. And I'll also be collecting products at the Natural Products Expo. And speaking of which, I will not have a video live for you next weekend. I'm going to skip next week and do a video 2 weeks from yesterday. So 2 Fridays or one, wait. Yeah, well anyways, I think it's like March March 15th, somewhere around there, will be my next video. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any more questions, how else I can support you, when you'd like to see videos. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I look forward to connecting with you again in a live video, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And thanks again. Bye.